something. Morning. So I'm here really at the boat. Today's the day. Lockgate Stoves coming to install our stove. So I'll have a chat to them, film what I can, and enjoy the vlog. And I'll see you later. Bye.
Yeah, hi, my name's Paul, I'm from Lockgate Stoves. We install Refleks stoves. This is Carl. Today we're going to be fitting a Refleks 2062MK on this nice new build boat we're going through. So yeah, today that will be installed. Nice in stainless steel, up to 3.5 kilowatts. So yeah, it should heat the space quite nicely.
Hi, so we filmed what we could. Obviously we didn't want to get in their way. Paul and Carl were up and down the boat, in and out the boat, and we didn't want to be following them around with a camera in their faces.
No. So what they're doing at the moment is they're just setting up the flue to get all the angles correct, make sure it all looks right, and that will then give them a point on the ceiling where they can drill a hole to get the flue through. So they're just trying various bends and various bits of pipe just to get all that together to find out which bit fits best. So they're just checking and lining it all up. And you'll see they'll check it against the side of the boat so that it's the same distance all the way down. Not now. And they've now marked the ceiling. So what we've done in the boat to make this as easy and install for them as possible is we'd installed a piece of 15mm plastic pipe from just behind the fireplace there, and it goes all the way to the back of the boat. So what they're doing now is just unpacking the copper pipe which the oil flows through, and they're just going to put that through the pipe and it'll come out right at the back where they need it to be. Saves them having to go behind units and everything else. It's trying to make it easy for them.
Yeah, it was almost the right time to have it installed because we didn't have the bathroom in, we didn't have the back cabin in. Obviously there's no engine in the engine bay, so it was relatively straightforward, wasn't it, for them? Yeah,
and we wanted it to be like that. Apart from anything else, it now means that I can box all that in and that's all done. So it's going to be less mess from our side as well. So here he is just pushing that pipe through. And that goes all the way through and out the back. So this is where they're drilling a pilot hole up through the roof. So they're going to take quite a bit of time just making sure that this is lined up because it has to be vertical through the roof. So the flue pipe sits vertical and doesn't sit at a jaunty angle on the roof, which we don't really want. So just be very careful lining all that up. And here we are. So they're just going to put the hole through for the flue now. So they're just spraying on some lubricant, just stops the bit from overheating. So it does take quite a while to get through this. It's a 5mm thick roof, so to get a big hole saw through it takes quite a long time.
Yeah, we just speeded it up, didn't we?
Yeah. So we just speeded that up. We're almost there now. There we go. So that's the spray foam you can see there inside. So now they're drilling another hole on the inside. This one is a bit bigger because it keeps all the wood away from the hot flue pipe. Obviously it doesn't matter on the metal, but on the inside it's quite a bit bigger of a hole. We'll see that in a second. I'm just going to put that through. Thankfully all my measurements worked out quite well. Should have enough room for my solar panels, and both interior and exterior all looks about right, so that's good. So just cutting away the spray foam there, and there we go, that's the hole. So you can see inside there's a bigger hole, outside there's a smaller hole, and that's where the oil pipe comes through from the back, and then it pops through the bulkhead into the engine bay. So that's where the pipe will run. So what Paul's going to do now is just going to change that valve over. Just fit in one of his. So he's just been very careful not to spill too much diesel, because the diesel tank has got diesel in it, obviously, else they can't test it. So he's just going to do that now. They were very, very clean and neat and tidy.
Yeah, they just cleaned up as they went, didn't they? And
yeah, couldn't really fault them for that at all.
All the tools, all the mess, they just, you didn't even, there was no mess at the end at all, was there?
No. Right. Swap that over. And there we go. I'd say very clean and neat. And then that pipe just runs back to the corner there. Where you can see.
You put the buttons on, hadn't you?
Yeah, I put the buttons on, again making it as easy as I can for them, because the pipe has to be clipped, it can't just be loose, so it has to be clipped along, so obviously they can't drill through the side of the boat, so I'll just put those buttons in. Right, now we've got Carl on the inside, so he's just setting up the flue again. So some of the sections of the flue need to be cut, but it's quite a precise cut, so they're just rechecking all of this now to measure it, and then they can get those cuts done. Actually took quite a bit of time, this. That's why it's sort of semi-fast forward, and we have cut some bits out.
Yeah, we had hours of footage, didn't we?
Yeah, obviously we can't show everything, and often they were working in 2 different places on the boat, so we can only film one. Yeah, but they're just setting this up. So they'll set that up, and then you'll see Paul with a set of vernier calipers, and he's just going to measure how much needs to be cut off. And there we go. This is Carl now just filing the where he's made the cut, he's just filing the edges so there's no sharp edges and everything is nice and neat. As you can see from the speed, it took quite a while to do this. Put it all back together again. And there we go. Just measuring up now to fasten the stove to the floor. And then this is the final bit, which is connecting the oil pipe through the fire safety valve and then to the stove regulator. Yep, so this is more or less all of the install done.
Yeah, so that's our stove. So part 2 of the vlog is going to be where Paul goes through how what he did, how the fire works.
Yep, how to operate it.
How to operate it,
maintain
how
it.
to light it, and how to maintain it. And that's going to be in part 2.
Yep, so that'll be next week.
Yeah. So, right, thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.